Forget the obvious fixtures this week. A CONCACAF minnow is about to shock Europe. Scotland dare to dream against Brazil, and Ecuador could end Germany's World Cup before it starts.
These are the games you need to watch. Tunisia versus Japan, and this one decides who controls their own destiny.
A defeat here for either side leaves them fighting on the final matchday with no margin for error.
Tunisia need the points to silence the doubters about African football.
Japan need them to confirm they are genuine dark horses, not just a good story.
Japan have become one of the most tactically sophisticated teams on the planet. Their gegenpressing system has dismantled bigger names than Tunisia.
But Tunisia's physical midfield is built precisely to absorb that kind of pressure and hit back. Watch how Tunisia try to bypass Japan's press with direct balls into the channels. If that works, Japan's system unravels fast.
Norway versus Senegal, Haaland on the biggest stage, against the finest defenders Africa has to offer. Norway need a result to stay in knockout contention.
Senegal, channeling the spirit of their famous 2002 quarter-final run, need the same. This is a collision between two of world football's most compelling storylines. Senegal carry Premier League quality throughout their squad, and they are not here to make up the numbers.
Their physical central defenders will relish the battle against Haaland. That is exactly what makes this so watchable.
Track Haaland's movement inside the box. Can Norway isolate him and get the service right?
If the delivery is poor, Senegal will punish them on the break.
Panama versus Croatia, and do not let the names fool you into thinking this is a formality. A win for Panama would be the most significant result in their footballing history, advancing from a World Cup group for the first time ever. Croatia are aging into their final chapter and cannot afford complacency against a side built on belief and organization.
Luka Modrić may be playing his final World Cup. That weight is real.
Panama will sit in a compact low block and dare Croatia to break them down. Watch Modrić specifically. Can the maestro find the pockets of space between Panama's defensive lines, or does Panama's discipline suffocate even him? Ecuador versus Germany, and the ghost of Russia 2018 is in the room. Germany suffered a group stage exit that scarred a generation.
They must win here or face another national crisis.
Ecuador have pace, hunger, and absolutely nothing to lose, the most dangerous combination in football. Nagelsmann's side have been vulnerable to teams that press high and transition at speed.
Ecuador are precisely that team. South America's most electric attacking sides do not come to survive, they come to announce themselves.
Watch Ecuador's high press against Germany's build-up play. If they win the ball in Germany's half and transition quickly, this can get uncomfortable very fast.
Scotland versus Brazil, the fixture that defines an era for Scottish football. Scotland must win to keep their knockout round hopes alive. Brazil need a result to silence the noise around a stuttering campaign that would embarrass a nation accustomed to winning. A Brazil group stage exit would shake football to its core. Scotland will not try to match Brazil.
They will be organised, compact, and dangerous on the transition. Decades of World Cup heartbreak have built to this 90 minutes.
Watch Kieran Tierney specifically. His defensive discipline against Brazil's wide attackers is the key.
If Scotland's shape holds and they stay in the game past the hour mark, anything is possible. Tunisia versus Japan, Norway against Senegal, Panama hosting Croatia, Ecuador facing Germany, and Scotland daring to dream against Brazil. This World Cup slate is extraordinary. Subscribe so you never miss the games that actually matter.